Do you want to know how to speak naturally and still have people eating out of the palm of your hand? Well, stick with me here, and at the end of this, I bet you'll be saying, why didn't I do this sooner? Ready? Let's roll. Hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Tom Jackobs, the sales coach with a big heart, and my mission is to transform the way sales is done, one heart at a time. So here's the deal. We've all been told to speak perfectly, right? Whether it's a presentation at work, a speech at a wedding, and especially on a sales call. The pressure is real. But what if I told you perfection is totally overrated? Spoiler alert, being yourself is actually your secret weapon. Yep, the magic sauce isn't some memorized script. No more anxiety about performing. You're just doing you. Let's be honest. The moment you step in front of a crowd, your mind does this funny little trick of going blank, right? Or worse, you're shaking, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. Sound familiar? Or maybe you're one of those who plans every single word. And hey, while I applaud the dedication, what you end up with is something that feels a bit like reading a robot's grocery list. So here's the thing. How we talk to friends or family is natural, unscripted, and ultimately very real. Why is it that we hold a casual conversation at brunch, but in front of a crowd, we turn into a version of ourselves that is a bumbling fool? Doesn't feel that great either, does it? Confidence isn't about being flawless or fitting into someone else's mold. It's about embracing who you are and letting the world see it. Whether it's owning your own quirks, shutting down that inner critic, or finally letting go of comparison. Where real confidence is all about showing up as you. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 no-nonsense, smart, and witty ways to stop playing small and start owning your unique awesomeness. Number 1, embrace authenticity. Spoiler alert, people aren't searching for a flawless performer. They're after you. It's your quirks, your humor, and those ridiculous but relatable stories that keep them hooked. Authenticity is your superpower, and it's what makes people actually care. Tip number 2, you gotta crush that imposter syndrome. That voice whispering, who do you think you are? Yeah, everybody's got it. I do too. The trick is realizing confidence isn't about perfection. It's about being yourself, flaws and all. I used to delay or not even record these videos thinking, well, who really cares? Who's going to watch this? Or who am I to talk about sales, storytelling, and speaking? But once I got over that, I started to record much more consistently. And quite frankly, I think the videos are much better too. Tip number 3, stop the comparison game. Comparing yourself to someone's highlight reel that you see on social media, look, that's a total confidence killer. They're winning because they're being themselves. Guess what? You've got your own flavor of awesome, so it's time to unleash it. This year, I hope you are seeing a shift in my videos. I'm going to be bringing in more emotion and being more real. Tip number 4, ditch the fear of rejection. Guess what? You're not everyone's favorite flavor, and that's amazing. Instead of sweating over rejection, just focus on the people who get you. The rest, they're just not your audience. And honestly, that's their problem, not yours. I mean, I've received comments that are quite rude, and I used to get really offended, and it used to affect me a lot. Now I laugh and thank them for their observation that my ears are too big. Tip number 5, own your style. Confidence is owning your unique way of speaking, presenting, or just showing up. When you stop trying to fit into someone else's mold, the right people will just flock to you. Genuine confidence, it's born when you fully embrace the magic of being unapologetically you. So how do you get from nervous wreck to natural speaker? Let me drop a little golden nugget for you here. Storytelling. Yep. Tell a personal story and watch how the pressure just melts away. You're not focused on saying everything perfectly anymore. It's your story. You know it. And you're just sharing you. And that's when people really start leaning into your message. So here's my challenge for you. download my workbook on how to create your own personal story. The link is down in the comments. Download that and start sharing your story without a script.